Hello guys, this is Hando Festus aka Feshibaba all the way from Nigeria, and I'm addressing the Billion Coin TBC community worldwide. Exciting updates in the TBC community, as you can see in the TBC blog. This is the thebillioncoin.info website, and the admin just updated us with something very amazing, and everybody is happy. But I think there are some lines I would like to explain from this blog post. That is why I'm making this video today. Now it says start date for migration is April 30th, 2018. That is exactly 13 days from now. You see? So that is amazing. That's exactly 13 days from now. Migration is coming. Migration is here already, guys. So the start date for migration is April 30th, 2018. Um Finally, I got an agreement in place for a migration start date from our main coin developer. We will officially start migrating the TBC community from the old TBC blockchain to the new TBC blockchain on April 30th, 2018. We will end the migration process on July 31st, 2018. That is spanning through 3 months. That is the whole of May, June, and July. So the migration will be for 3 months. Now, for the entire TBC community, of course, our team developer wanted more time, even more time, but I set my foot down and said I needed a start date in April 2018. So you see, guys, the admin actually promised us April, and he did it. He promised us the first quarter of 2018, and here it is. So you see, everything is promised. He's doing them. He's doing them. Everything he promised is doing them. He's actualizing our dreams. He's doing them. He's working according to his plans. So you see, the TBC admin even cares for us. He's understanding that we have waited enough. So he actually demanded a time that okay, he wants it to be April because that is what he promised, and here it is. So hopefully most of the moving parts connected to this migration will be automated by the start date of April 30th. But if the tech team still needs some things manually behind the scenes to make the migration process work by that start date, so be it. Now, they can continue to perfect the automation of migration during the 90-day window of migration. Now, even if they are not completely ready, 100% ready, during the 90 days migration, they can, balance themselves up, work here and there, make things work out. You understand? So that is what the admin is looking at. So even if everything is not all set during the 90 days, they can keep doing all the preparations, keep doing it till they perfect the full system, make it fully automated. So they can continue to perfect the automation process of migration during the 90 days windows of migration. Now, the TBC community has waited enough. You see, admin is actually aware. He says the TBC community has waited long enough. Now is the time to move forward. So you see, the TBC community is about to move forward. So you see, so we are so happy. The top 10 leaders and the voice of TBC got together on April 3rd to do test transactions while the new coin was still on the test network, and it worked out as expected. So they actually reported that the wallet was missing a couple of important features, as I said, like the barcode reader and the rest. And we are working on those now. You see, the admin, after the testing, the admin is working on every issue that the top 10 leaders actually complained of. Now, the number currently there are 1 billion TBC coins sitting in the admin wallet on the official new coin network blockchain, and we are no longer on the test network. So this is just no longer the test network. They are now on the new coin network, and the admin has 1 billion TBC coins in his wallet. So actually, how the migration is going to be: when you migrate, then you're going to be sent the equivalent, the same amount of TBC you had in your old wallet to your new wallet. That is how it will work out. So the admin has 1 billion TBC coins in his new wallet, which is going to send down to our wallet once we migrate. So the number of nodes spread all over the world for the new coin network are significantly higher than the number of nodes we use for the test network. We are sure you'll all be pleased with transaction times and confirmation speed on the new coin network. We have already built in toggle button to change the view from TBC to Kringle and back. Now, this is what I want. This is another feature I want to talk about. Now, the developers on this our new coin network will actually have a button to toggle between TBC and Kringle. So if you want to know the equivalent of Kringle you have, maybe for that particular amount of TBC, you want to send somebody some Kringles, you know the amount of Kringles, you can easily toggle between TBC and Kringle. So the admin plans on talking more about this in a future article. We are currently working on the following items: a complete new registration process, including captcha. Now there's going to be a new registration process to get a wallet. There will be a captcha to fill to keep the robots out, and a send in USD feature. Wow, this is wonderful. This is actually what I have been waiting for a long time. You know, okay, let me just finish reading that. Which will eliminate the need to do fancy calculations outside of the wallet interface. Now you see, this is a problem in the TBC community. I was actually planning to actually suggest this. So it's actually nice, when we have a send in USD feature. So once somebody is buying $100 worth of TBC from you, you just type in $100. Type in $100, and that's it. It automatically sends the amount, $100 worth of TBC, to the person. So we don't have to go over to the thebillioncoin.info calculator, then start calculating how much is $100 worth of TBC, or those guys always asking me before making every transaction, Festus, how much is $300 worth of TBC, how much is $500 worth of TBC, and I keep doing calculations every day. So that is actually going to stop. So this feature will be like you see other blockchain accounts already integrated in so many other blockchain accounts, so it's easy for transaction. Now let me quickly skip this. As mentioned in previous articles, it has become abundantly clear that we need to test the understanding of people who don't want a TBC wallet. Now this is another part I want to talk about. I think I can just go ahead and talk about this particular part because I've actually studied it. Now the admin is planning on, like, for this new to get this new wallet, for this new feature. Now, the admin is planning to create a kind of test before somebody can get a wallet, and this is actually a brilliant idea. A lot of people are coming into TBC without proper understanding of what is actually going on in the TBC community. Many people don't even understand what TBC is. You see people asking, why is TBC not on the coin market cap? Is that sometimes that question gets me annoyed. Now, do you mean the person that actually sold TBC to you didn't tell you that TBC is an abundance-based currency? It will never be on the coin market cap. It was not built that way. It was not created with the intention of one day listing to the coin market cap. I keep answering this question every day. Now I wonder, the person that actually sold TBC to you in the first place, did this sponsor of yours actually tell you this is actually what TBC is? And at the end of the day, you see them going on social media saying TBC is a scam coin because it's not on the coin market cap. This is as a result of lack of information. Now the TBC admins are aware of this, and he wants to curb this issue. So it's a very brilliant idea from the admin. Chris Kringle, I say kudos to this idea. Now, this test program will be able to sieve out those people who are unfit to be in the TBC community. If you don't understand what you are getting into, then you don't need to. Now, actually, immediately, some of my downlines read this article. They came to me and said, "First, what of those guys who are those illiterate, those people who are unlearned that can't read, are they going to what of if they fail the test?" And now, if you fail the test, somewhere in this article says it will say you sorry, please try again, something like that. I'll have to go over that. So it actually means that if you don't actually get the question correctly, you actually you can actually try again until you get the answer. Now everybody is meant to click on the button after reading it, so you actually know what you are getting into. So no, we are not deceiving anybody into getting into the TBC community. TBC has a lot to offer. Now, okay, here's an example from the test. Like, let's say, okay, this is a question from the test. The value of our coin is directly tied to our membership agreement and has nothing to do with the market. Now, this is telling you which is our coin, which is why our coin always appreciates. People keep asking me, is this possible? Can TBC just keep increasing? It will surely for one day. I said, no, TBC can keep increasing. It doesn't work like the market currency you already know of. This works differently. It works. It's different. The formula is different. They built it this way. Other market currencies were built that way. Now TBC is built this way. It won't go down. So this is why it's built on the membership agreement. As people keep coming to the TBC community, it keeps growing. I agree, you agree, that's it. We don't need anybody to say to actually approve it. Yes, as far as I agree, you agree, that's it. We don't need any other person to say, okay, yeah, okay, yeah. Yes, this is the membership agreement. I don't hope you're getting me. Now we know this is highly unusual within our world as it is today. We lead in the abundance movement with this coin. It has been designed to empower its users greatly. All of this is based on the idea that a living man or woman is actually worth more than their weight in gold. I'm actually worth more than gold, you know. A human being is worth more than gold because can gold work? You know, so um humans should worth more than gold. That is what TBC is working on. That is what TBC is doing. You worth more than gold. So for your value, you should worth more. So we can actually just go there and create abundance. Why what the hell, why do we need to still keep living in scarcity? If you can agree and I can agree and we can create something. If money itself, if cash itself is based on agreement. If I give you cash and I give you $100 cash and you actually approve that, okay, I've given you cash and you give me something for it, that's what gives money its power. So why can't we just create our own money and create our own membership agreement? You know, so that is what TBC is doing. So now let's go to the first question. Sorry for taking much time in this video. I like doing my things quick and short, so just bear with me. Now, first question is, what determines the value of our coin? Now, the prospect who is trying to get a TBC wallet is asked this question: what determines the value of our coin? A, it is based on the supply and demand of it as it is traded in the open public market. This is market cryptocurrencies. So imagine somebody coming to the TBC community and doesn't know the answer to this question. You see, if somebody fails this test, it means the person is not actually informed about TBC. Now, B is, that's the B option, is as living men and women are more valuable than gold and they agree to add their value to the value of our coin, it appreciates in value as each new member joins the community. Now, this is this what determines the value of our coin? Now, if the test taker answered A, then the pop-up would say incorrect answer. This is what I was trying to tell you guys. Then the pop-up would say incorrect answer. Please try again. So the person has to try again till he actually gets the right answer. So if a sponsor, you actually want people to buy TBC from you, inform them, tell them what TBC is. So now so that is actually what everything is going to be like. That's what the test is going to be like. Then with paragraph proceeding the questions, this is really an open book test. It means you can ask somebody, you can actually go online and browse out the answers. You can, it's actually open book. There's no you can actually get help from somebody in answering these questions. So this way you are actually aware of what you are getting into. This is the point I'm driving at. You're actually the one clicking this button yourself with your own hands. Like, okay, like let's go back to this question. You're actually clicking as living men and women are more valuable than gold and they agree to add their value to the value of our coin. It appreciates in value. If you're actually clicking this button, it means you actually know what determines the value of our coin. You're actually aware that our coin is not a market currency. It is not based on demand and supply like the way Bitcoin and other market cryptocurrencies are. So I want to be very fast here. So there are going to be 10 questions and these are going to be very easy questions. If you are very well grounded and you understand what TBC is, you know what you are into, you should be able to answer these questions easily. So everybody coming to the TBC community, and yes, let me quickly chip in that every new member that is registering on TBC to get a new wallet, we actually have to answer this test. And also those people that have paid the back office fee, those people that have paid the wallet fee also, we actually need to pass this test to get to the new coin. So everybody migrating will actually perform this test. It's very easy. If you are grounded in TBC, if you're a student of the TBC blog, like I always say, you should be able to answer all these questions. TBC is more than gold. TBC is cash. TBC is money. TBC is turning lives around. You actually need to get in now and actually need to start studying what you are actually getting into. People don't want to study it. You need to actually start studying it. That is TBC. So everybody who has paid the $10 who wants to migrate will need to perform this test. We need to pass this test. The old coin network was built on a clone of the original Bitcoin. Okay, the new coin network is based on a blockchain that has been evaluated by many third parties as for having hardly any bugs. So the new coin network we are migrating to will be very fast. Don't forget, we are migrating. Start migration on the 30th of April. That is this month. As the admin said, we'll be starting on the first quarter of this year, and this is just April. And yes, the admin are actually taking a stand, and we are starting April. This is 30th of April, and this is the migration is here. TBC is finally moving forward. Once again, I am Hanwa Festus, aka Feshibaba, all the way from Nigeria. If you love me, if you love my videos, if you love TBC, if you believe in TBC, if you believe TBC rocks, please give me a thumbs up for this video or click the subscribe button. Thank you very much. Till we meet again, I am Hanwa Festus, aka Feshibaba. Bye for now.